I take it back. Oh, yeah. Get that lens flare.
Did he call him essay as in friend?
He did. Now I can't unhear it. This video is brought to you by CASHAPP. More on them in just a bit.
Hey, fellow rejects. We're here to watch Heartstopper Season 2, Episode 1 and 2. Thank you guys so much for who've stuck around on this journey with us. John, how are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Good. I'm excited to see the continuing adventures. The redemption of Ben. All that stuff. We're doing
you
it.
Think we'll get that?
I think that's a long game. That's like a Season 8 thing.
Okay.
I don't know how long the show is, but I'm very excited. I'm happy to be with you. How are you?
I'm incredibly stressed right now. I'll be fully transparent with you guys. I would have sometimes I can just be like, screw it, I don't need to mention that. But, you know, like, if we just had to review this, I could just, like, talk about it, and I could easily push my stress to the side. But it is to that point where it's going to be with me for a while we're watching this. And if we have to be real with ourselves while watching this, I just don't want you guys to be like, something's wrong. I see it sometimes pop up in the comments when I don't acknowledge it, because I didn't acknowledge it. People are like, Greg looks bad about something. And because the whole thing is to try to be honest with ourselves as much as possible, so that when I don't acknowledge it, and I'm just with myself or with you guys, and suddenly I bring it into the video and people think I'm like mad at the people next to me. But so anyway, yeah, it'll probably go away as we're watching it, and hopefully the television show does that. That's the honest feeling. You ready to do this?
Thank you for sharing.
Thanks, John.
Everybody hug Greg in the comments. Let's do this thing.
Let's go. We waited a whole year for that.
I know. God, they're going to look so different.
Yeah, that one curl's way off.
I love you. Hell yeah.
Good morning, boyfriend.
It's a very stimulating song.
You could see the increase in budget they got just from the camera qualities.
Yeah, even longer lenses.
They already look pretty good, but damn, it's really like there right now. Are they about to hit an iceberg? And they're really...
Oh, no. They based the season off Titanic.
Hi.
Nick is Jack.
Where are we going?
To be bisexual.
Yes.
He's taller.
We're going on a life-affirming run through the magic hour light.
I'm pretty sure these guys are adults when they made this.
I came out to my mum last
He
night.
looks taller.
Oh my god,
Seems
how did
like.
it go? Really well. She was completely fine with it.
Oh my god, it's the next day?
Damn. Damn.
Want a well done kiss?
Yeah. Well, kissing at school is a terrible idea.
So is sex at school.
Hey, man.
Yes.
Part of the spice is the risk.
I will.
He does look, there's like, is he buffer? There's something different. Like, he looks more built.
He played a lot more rugby between seasons.
Hey.
It's weird. I do get what you mean, though.
Yeah.
He's got bigger shoulders
Yeah.
and like a broader man chest.
That was uncalled for.
I was it first.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no. This is war.
Oh yeah, no, his arms and everything. He's buffer. Yeah. Man, they're really they're make out central right now.
Damn, dude. All 4 quadrants.
Hi.
Aww.
Hi.
Music. Music is worth living for.
Season 1's just them getting along the whole time.
Yeah.
Season 2, I mean.
Go on then.
He still hasn't told anyone at school yet, right?
Oh. There's going to be like an anthology where every episode is him telling somebody else. There'll be a bottle episode where he tells Harry.
Yeah, they're all Olivia Colmans from other universes. Traverses the universes coming out to his mom.
Yes, fully aware.
And he's amazing.
I mean, Tao. He's okay.
He wants to come out to some of his friends, at least.
Where does he want to go out?
I thought he wasn't speaking to the rugby lads after the fight with Harry.
He's not, but I'm
You
gonna
should
help.
start with Harry.
As long as you're both fine with it and you're looking out for each other, I'm sure it will be fine.
Tao
Damn, look at this
Xu,
British food.
are you giving Charlie relationship advice?
Read.
I watch a lot of romance movies, so
You know, they just put the Shrek soundtrack back out on vinyl. Kids.
Hey now.
Oh no!
What is apple juice?
Excuse me.
You're excused.
No, excuse me.
It's an elegant French drink. Whoa.
You have it.
No, you
Metaphor,
won.
because she likes to be
Take it.
No.
Yeah.
Tao.
Yes, all the food, all the kinky food metaphors. Oh, those are fun.
Whoa, I never seen that.
Yeah, they have them at the World Market and other international snackage.
Is that what the World Market near you is?
Yeah. At
The
Cost
place
Plus.
that's been near you your entire life is just a bunch of different goodies from around the world?
Now I'm trying to think of which one you mean, but yeah, if you see a Cost Plus World Market,
Yes.
yeah, it's like stuff from all over the world, and then just like neat decorations and cool rugs.
Oh my
and
God, I had
stuff.
no idea. I've
You
never
must-
been in the store.
The bigger, the better selection.
I have
You
something
can find
very
weird
important
German
to show you.
foods and yeah, stuff from all over.
Jeez.
I named him Brooklyn because that's where I want to live someday.
Oh, season 2 here.
And I really want him to meet Nelly so they can be best friends.
He's absolutely adorable.
We're still friends, aren't we? I promise I don't fancy you anymore.
Yeah, I still want to be friends.
Okay, good. Also fancy someone else now.
Really?
Ooh.
Who?
Ben.
Harry.
We've been friends since year 7.
If anything actually happens, I promise I'll tell you. And if you have any romantic developments, I want to hear all about them.
Come on.
Oh my God, I forgot to show you this one. Look, I got Brooklyn to roll over.
Uh-oh.
Dogs are awesome.
GCSE study hall starts today. Exam season is nigh.
Thank you, Stephen Fry.
Something bad about to happen?
Uh-oh. Now we get to sit together.
Oh, that sucks. Well, one of them's definitely going to cheat on the other one now.
Yeah, this is a meet cute waiting to happen. I don't like it. Oh,
No way.
I take it back. Johnny Lawrence over here.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mr. Farouk. I normally teach science.
Mr. Farouk.
My rules are simple. No chatting, no phones, no annoying questions.
No phones.
Break my rules and you go straight to isolation for the day.
Bro.
Nicholas Nelson, why not let you off with a warning, seeing as I hadn't quite finished listing my rules? I'll catch you with that phone again, I'll be confiscating it.
Thank you, Mr. Farouk, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, I think we're going to get on just fine.
Very militant, damn.
Stuart.
Here, sir.
Addison.
Here, sir.
William.
Here, sir.
Nicholas. Todd.
Yes, sir.
Leah.
Here.
Warren.
Yes, sir.
Charlie.
Charlie.
Here, sir.
He's so supportive.
Toby.
Yes, sir.
Paul.
Yes, sir.
Dennis.
No overthinking now.
You're just going to ignore me for 2 weeks then? I didn't even do anything to you. Don't talk to me.
That's the idea.
I said sorry to Charlie for what happened. Don't talk about him. Wow.
You really are gay.
You know,
I knew it.
if you're trying to keep it quiet, you should probably stop acting so gay for him.
I seem to remember saying something about no chatting.
Dude, my man runs a tight ship.
Whatever you do,
Bro.
don't tell Ben this idea.
Yes.
Or let him see.
I want to rejoin the rugby team.
Hey.
You know you don't have to do this if you don't want.
I want to, otherwise we'll barely see each other this time. And I've missed rugby.
You've missed rugby.
I'm good at the running part too, actually.
What, running away from the ball?
Okay, well, if you don't want me here...
No. Come on.
Yeah.
I need you. You come back to rugby? Yeah. Yes, lads. Come on then.
Aw. You guys are all right.
You right, Nick? What? Are you still in a mood with us?
Dude.
Let's go, lads. We've been playing like girls lately.
Hey. Your coach is a girl.
Music in this show is so good.
Let's go. And again.
This does make rugby look fun and not terrifying.
I was open. Why aren't you guys playing like a team?
Pass the ball. Set up.
Leave it open.
I do feel like the colors on the actors are a little more muted this time, though.
Elle, listen, you deserve
deserve to have the perfect romance.
That's kind of like
exactly.
I call it the Netflix look, doesn't it? Like Netflix wash.
Yeah, it's like a little more tungsten or beige.
But what if you tried actually flirt with him? Just to see what happens. Yeah, flirt with him.
Hey.
You're quiet
What do you do with the testicles?
My mum's been moaning at me to get a haircut.
Yeah, it's cute, Mom.
Ooh. I mean, it's
It
signature.
look cute short, too.
Iconic.
If he takes off.
You should do what you want.
Do what you want.
That's my mum. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wonder how many kids turn their heads when that horn goes off.
I feel like it would have to be most of them.
Whose mum? Whose mum is that?
Uh-oh.
I got you a present.
Chocolate.
Why? Because we've been going out for 2 months.
As in, it's our 2-month anniversary.
It sounds silly when you say it like that.
No, it doesn't.
Now I'm embarrassed.
No.
Aww.
I did not get you a present.
It's okay. I didn't want it to become a thing, so...
Could be a thing.
Aw.
I think it's like the most perfect hair part.
And how did you know this is my favorite chocolate bar?
You mentioned it ages ago, so...
Aw. That is really cute. Being heard. And really sweet.
Aww. Who's walking in? Huh?
And that's why we shouldn't kiss at school.
Oh, but kissing's so fun.
But you getting outed because we get caught kissing is not.
Yeah.
I want to tell people, like Imogen, that it's hard to find the right time.
You don't have to tell everyone, or anyone if you don't want to.
You're making me want to kiss you again.
I'm being serious.
So am I. If we're out by the time we're on the Paris trip, we can kiss on the Eiffel Tower.
Dang. Romantic. And kiss on the Seine.
No more kissing at school.
A cafe somewhere.
It's too
Other
risky.
French monuments. They're gonna get caught at school.
Think so?
They must. It just
seems like where it's leading to.
Yeah.
Probably in the finale.
Are you staying to hang out
of
with
this
us?
episode.
I will be going upstairs.
You can invite some of your friends over.
I treasure my alone time.
They gave me my straw effect in this scene.
Why exactly did you purchase the entire Tesco snack aisle?
It's a sleepover. We need snacks. And everything about tonight needs to be perfect.
Are you getting graded for it?
I'm helping Nick come out to one of his oldest friends. Hi.
I make cupcakes.
Wow, well done.
Aw, she's happy for him.
It's very unhealthy.
We have a snack table. We can put them on.
Well, this song is so universal.
Yeah.
It says upbeat indie music plays. Say no
Yeah.
indie song.
Put that amber light again.
Okay, ready?
Hmm? Out of my league. I saw Fitz in the tantrums at a festival once.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm gonna move into your house just so I can get your mum to make me these every day. Oh my god, me too.
Same. Well, we only have one spare room, so...
So only she can move in.
So, can you show your room?
Hey, my mum wouldn't let me.
Darcy's room is the same. She hates when people over. Yeah, but your mum lets us sleep over, so of course I do.
Oh, what? He's alone.
Oh, buddy. I know. I feel like we're due to punch in on Isaac.
Did someone deliver something?
Did we invite someone else?
Oh, no. He invited Harry.
Hi.
Oh, snap.
Come in, come in. Let me show you where to put your bags down.
Yeah, Charlie will give you a tour.
Yeah, a tour.
Is he gonna come out to
Does she know about you
her
guys?
in front of everybody?
Not yet. Gonna tell her today.
It'll be fine. She's an ally.
Remember that? Remember that's callback.
That's right.
The friend group is so nice. How did you get to know everyone?
I guess it was Charlie first, because me and Charlie, we're in the same form, and
You can do this.
Come on, bud.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cute. Oh my god, I'm so ready for pizza.
I feel like you mentioned
What kind of pizza does everybody want? Okay, I want a sausage pizza. No.
I don't know why it's so hard to just say it.
I've never been around someone who came out
It's all bad.
or knew
No, it's
someone
not.
before
None of
coming
your
out.
art is ever bad.
And they
Well,
came
my
out.
coursework needs to be amazing.
I need to hang out with more high school boys.
What about all this floor stuff?
It doesn't mean
That's the
anything.
takeaway.
You just need to get inspired. I could be your model.
That's an easy way to get this fixed.
Yes.
Yes. Draw him like one of your French
Draw me like
girls.
one of your French girls.
Is this supposed to
Nice,
be
John.
inspiring?
It's the drawing reference.
Jack!
I don't know if we've even seen Titanic all the way through.
Okay, fine. Sit up. Tilt your head a bit to your left. That's your right.
Hmm?
No, not like that. Look at me.
They're so sweet together. Oh. So much teasing.
Sorry.
Come on.
I'll go order our pizzas. Do you
Come
want mine?
on.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Oh no.
Not Hawaiian.
Hawaiian.
Is that what you're...
Yeah, people are going to be so up in arms in the comments
Shit.
about pineapple and pizza. It's a whole thing. That's a sad moment, though. Like, they're both probably having all these conclusions.
Tara, I don't like dancing.
Huh?
Dancing's so uncomfortable.
Aw. I like dancing when it's not about people looking at me directly.
I am way better at like a choreographed dance than I am just dancing.
I would love to learn like an actual like steps or something.
That's why like Dance Revolution, not like what was the one on the Connect? I forgot what it was called. It was like Just Dance. I was like really good at the dance something.
Dance Central.
Yeah.
I love Dance Central.
You and Elle have been doing work like all afternoon.
Elle's trying to get into this prestigious art college. She'll definitely get in, but she's still worried about it.
Do you think it's going to be weird for you if you're apart next year?
What do you mean? We're not dating.
Oh, no,
She's my friend. She's my best friend, and
Oh boy.
It's none of your business.
There's nothing underneath it.
I will, after you tell me what
It's hard, man. Especially knowing how Tao can be. I get how this would be really difficult dot to connect.
Charlie, can I use your bathroom?
Yeah, sure. I'll show you where it is.
I hate getting older. I used to be able to eat this stuff and never gain a pound. So jealous of these kids.
Just join a football team and then you can call it a carbo load.
That's the bathroom there.
Oh, cool, thanks.
AKA the water closet.
Imogen, I kind of had something that I want to tell you.
Maybe she really needs to go to the bathroom.
What? It's kind of hard to...
Is it about you and Charlie? Oh my god, I should have let you say it.
Oh.
It is kind of obvious. And like, it totally makes sense. Like the whole date thing and the sports day thing. You didn't like me because you're gay.
Well, I'm bisexual, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting. Oh no. Oh, so he does actually still get
I'm
to.
sorry, I don't actually know how to react.
This is good.
That's really sweet.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to actually react.
Okay, well, now you know about Charlie. You have to tell me about your crush. Oh, come on. It's only fair.
He's reading a book downstairs.
Fine, okay. It's Ben.
It is Ben.
Whoa, no.
That was my first guess.
I'm so cozy right now. I'm gonna fall asleep so quick.
She has a thing for guys who are into guys.
The flirting didn't work. I think I need to try and get over him.
Oh.
Someone just needs to intercept and talk to Tao.
It's right next to each other.
Like I can hear them breathing.
Thank you for coming.
Oh.
Every time. Every time. Every time.
Every time.
Oh, is it the last page?
The Ace of Spades. In an alternate universe, they could be Archie and Jughead.
Go kiss him. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Get that lens flare. Oh, God, the colors, like the the choice of
I can't believe people think you're straight.
it's weird because like the color design is still really interesting, even though the color correction does feel like it has that more Netflix like amber thing happening. It's weird.
Charlie, I signed that form for the Paris trip. It's on the fridge.
Well, everything's very earthy tones right now.
Your Spanish GCSE will come in very useful.
I forgot he had a dad.
Yeah.
You know my friend Nick?
Yes.
I thought I probably should tell you. He's my boyfriend.
Oh.
You're surprised.
He's a very sporty, laddish sort of boy. I wouldn't have assumed he was gay.
He's bisexual.
Gay or bisexual, Nick is banned from sleepovers. Yeah, there will be no hanky-panky in this house.
Please don't say hanky-panky.
Hankless pankless.
And I suppose Nick's going on this Paris trip as well?
Yeah.
So that's why you've been talking about it non-stop for weeks. Bedroom door open at all times.
I'm leaving.
No hanky-panky till you're married.
Stop saying hanky-panky.
What?
I've always treating it just like any other relationship.
Straw sound.
You're telling people then?
Yeah.
You're not worried
About what?
about getting bullied again?
It's not going to be like when I got outed.
Everyone seems worried for him.
We just
He's
want
so
people
worried.
to know we're together. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure Nick doesn't have to deal with what I did.
Oh no, you can't
Something
fully.
gonna get thrown at him.
Yeah.
Just worried
I can
something's gonna.
protect him. I can
No,
make sure
buddy.
that he never
Oh,
feels
no.
pressured, stressed, or scared.
I appreciate it, but oof.
Maybe it'll end on a good note.
Everything's going to be perfect.
Maybe it'll end on a good note.
Wow. Fascinating moment.
Real quick and real talk. Moving money is something we have to constantly do around here. As much fun as it is here, it's also a business as well. Some reality that even sometimes I have a hard time contending with. So you got to pay people. You got to send money fast. And you got to keep everything simple. And that is why we actually use CASHAPP. For you guys who are unaware, CASHAPP is a financial services platform that lets you send, receive, and manage money all in one app. And it does it instantly. And so, yes, at Real Rejects, we actually will use CASHAPP to pay people because, you know, we work with like creators, collaborators, freelancers, speed matters. Nobody wants to wait days or jump through hoops. And with CASHAPP, it's quick, clean, and it just works. And what really gives CASHAPP its edge, I will say, is how frictionless it is. Signing up is fast. I don't know how many times I've had to mention that. And sending money takes seconds, again, fast. And everything happens in real time. Security is a big reason we trust it. With Security Lock, CASHAPP requires Face ID or biometric authentication to your account. If you're about to send money to someone new and something looks off, CASHAPP will warn you before it goes through. Plus, there's 24/7 monitoring behind the scenes. And with the CASHAPP card, you can instantly lock or unlock your card right from your phone. So, download the CASHAPP today. For a limited time, new CASHAPP customers can earn $10 if they use code SECURE10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. CASHAPP is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by CASHAPP's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sun Bank. Member FDIC. Discount and promotions provided by CASHAPP, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. Talk about money. So we got to say all that. Legalities. Thank you, CASHAPP, for working with us and for helping to keep us working with other people. So I thought it was
You say
I was gonna
ganged up on and murdered.
Yeah, a fist was gonna enter frame, or he was gonna get T-boned by a car.
He's been a high achiever, but in the past few months, his grades have been slipping across most of his subjects. Been a bit distracted, haven't you?
No.
It is something kind of refreshing of just seeing a traditional like
Tao, I've been
boyfriend dating plot, but like they're just gay instead.
Yeah.
Like of the parents being like, you're spending too much time around them.
Yeah.
I haven't been Nick's teacher for long, but he's on track for solid grades in his GCSEs. As long as he keeps on focusing on his schoolwork, he'll be fine.
That's good, isn't it?
Isaac's grades
And not
are
his
always
bisexual
excellent.
work.
I'd like to see him participate more.
And he's such a pleasure to have in class.
Aww.
Set for top grades in his GCSEs.
He's failed to hand in several homework assignments. No sé por qué, pero no me está entregando los deberes.
Oh no.
Voy a hablar con él.
He's been turning up late to class a few times.
I didn't know that.
Still haven't completed your history coursework essay.
Oh no.
If you don't finish it, then that'll be a failed grade.
Did he call him essay as in friend?
He did.
So, your coursework essay.
Now I get it.
I should have established she can speak Spanish.
Is very exciting.
So I've got a few weeks to finish it.
Well, I think you and Nick need to spend some time apart.
Oh
That's
my
not
god.
fair.
We are not banning you from seeing each other completely.
No, it needs to be a complete ban.
Whoa, Mom.
Until this coursework essay is handed in, Nick is not allowed around our house and you are not allowed around his.
Woof. No, it's just hard to focus even more in that situation on anything.
Well, I wonder from the fear that the sister has, if they have their similar fear and this is just their way of acting out.
Mom, make me one.
That's a good.
Not if you ask
yeah.
like that, David.
Please.
Uh-oh.
No one happy to see me. Gonna stay with Dad next time, mate.
We're all very happy you're back from uni, darling.
What's bro like?
What have you been up to since
The
Christmas?
biggest homophobe
Girlfriend
in the
yet?
world.
Uh-oh.
I'll take that as an obvious no.
Stop bothering him, David.
I borrowed you a Nintendo Switch, by the way.
Oh, bro.
Please don't tell him about Charlie.
I won't,
Don't worry,
darling,
I
don't
know
worry.
he's awful.
And get my Nintendo Switch back.
Yeah. Have Nick tutor you. Oh. Oh. It's been fascinating to see how the text convo has evolved.
Oh, you bastard.
Wow. Why are you waving? It's like he's got to dominate everybody at everything.
Why'd you never do your homework? Listen, I'll do it next week. All right, please help me.
I think I have the answers.
Who's she?
Year 11 prom is happening.
Oh my god! Prom! I'm so excited!
New opportunity.
Are you guys talking about the prom?
Yeah.
Oh, so Miss Greenwood's put me in charge of organising it, and I'm kind of looking for some help.
Oh.
I'm really excited, but I don't think I can do this alone.
Oh my god, yes!
Oh, hell yeah.
Do you want to meet with us for lunch? We can start making a mood board.
I mean, yeah, I've got some ideas already. I'm thinking classic.
Great, that ties in with my dress.
a great idea.
Yeah?
But then the blue will make like everyone's outfits look like amazing. Personally, I think that prom should be pirate themed.
No.
But if I could bring a sword to prom, I'm totally up for it.
Classic pirates.
Tao wants to meet up tonight. Oh my god, say yes. No. Elle, you need to put some distance between you.
Oh.
You can make your move. This is your chance.
Wait, there's a boy.
Elle told us she wanted to get over it. He's my best friend. And
Do you really, though?
give me your phone. I was only meant Guys, it's fine. I'm going to the open evening tonight anyway, so I can't.
Uh-oh.
Like the ribbon. Everyone, make Elle paint everyone instead.
Well, at least he's gracious when a plan doesn't go through.
Nick Nelson.
Oh, snap. Whoa.
What? What's he do?
Oh, Christ.
Ben gonna try to get them in trouble.
Hey. Told Mr. Freak I borrowed your pen and needed to give it back.
I'm surprised he went for that.
Haven't seen you all day, so I wanted to say hi. Hi. Are you okay with your brother and everything? Yeah.
Stay social hour, boys.
Yeah.
Text me later.
Yeah. I see he's still as desperate as ever.
Told you not to talk about him.
You hate me so much. It's not
Yeah,
my fault.
for a good reason.
Me before you.
I don't think that's why he hates you.
I hate you because you literally assaulted him.
I think you should separate them. I think it will help your cause to separate them.
Now you're in here till the end of the day. I don't particularly care if you fail your maths GCSE on Monday, but I ain't gonna let you disrupt everyone else's study time. Fix up, man.
Fix up.
You hurt him, and who knows if you do the same with Imogen. Do you even like her? Sorry, am I not allowed to like girls as well as boys?
How you go about it, man.
Does Charlie know you don't want to come out?
I do want to come out.
Right. I'll believe that when I see it. Charlie thinks you're this perfect boyfriend, but you are just the same as me.
Smug asshole. Oh my God, you're so mad.
Ben doesn't actually exist. He's Charlie's shadow, and at the end of the show, it will be revealed that they were always the same this whole time.
Get out.
Checking to see how the GCSE revision's going.
Can you get out? I'm trying to study.
Ugh.
Charlie? Who's Charlie?
Can you
Is
give
Charlie
it back?
your girlfriend?
No, stop it. Give me that
If
back.
she sent me through
David,
love.
seriously,
I
give it
think
back.
you might be in
David!
there. God, fine.
Seriously.
Bro.
If you do have a girlfriend, I want to know about it. She needs my approval.
Oh, God.
Hell yeah.
You're good at collaborating.
Charlie!
In this situation. Whoa. This is like a Napoleon Dynamite shot.
Press your chest against.
I just look it off in that opposite direction. Like, they had to do a very long walk.
Well, in that case.
Aww.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Were we hanging out by this tree, or was it a different tree?
I think it's the same tree.
Dude, it's their tree.
There we go.
I'm stealing this, just so you know.
Oh, I know.
It's home tree.
Do you want to go? We play.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Come on, Nelly, come on.
Come on. Come on. Drink and
This is nice.
Good girl.
You okay?
Just stressed about GCSEs. I'm definitely going to fail maths on Monday.
Aw.
We can go for your notes together.
Dude, tutoring. That's the plan. Always feels like they found their location and they're just like, what's a nice picture we can make?
That sky is so lovely.
Oh.
Oh, isn't that a nice outfit?
Yeah, golly. And I love her hair, too.
Sign up here for the sixth form open evening, and then we can start the tour.
Seem apprehensive.
Not gonna lie, this is kind of making me feel more nervous. My application piece.
I haven't finished mine yet.
Wow.
I haven't even started.
Oh my god, babe. Same.
Uh-huh.
I'm Naomi, by the way.
I'm Elle.
And this is Felix.
Hey.
Oh, friend group's expanding.
What's yours?
I can just tell you're gonna fit in on that.
Dude, I'm worried for Tao.
One. Picasso.
He's gonna see this picture and he's...
I hope we both scared.
We will. I'm speaking it into the universe.
She's manifesting. I just hate being at a regular school. Like, everyone knowing you as the
really
trans
connected.
girl.
Yeah,
Here I could just be Naomi. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I really do.
just be an artist.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, you gotta scour her page.
Oh, it's that Elle. Oh, she's so pretty.
She's at this art school open day thing.
Oh, she's applying for art college.
Yeah, for sixth form.
So she might be moving away.
I don't know, maybe.
You better make your move.
It's really far.
New friends for life.
Yeah.
Oh, Mom. Ugh. We've only seen her like once or... Have we seen her at all?
Yeah.
A couple times. But like,
She's opened the door a lot. She has.
She's got a lot of life. I
greets them at the door.
I really like that scene. I'm glad you got to see.
I still don't get quadratic equations, so I'm probably going to fail.
Imogen. Why are you dating Ben?
What do you mean?
He's done some really bad stuff.
What? What did he do?
Oh, no.
I can't tell you.
I've known him since primary school. He's basically one of my oldest friends.
Yeah, but...
And you know what? I don't actually have that many friends.
Really?
But Ben is one of the few people who actually likes me. And he's been lovely to me. So whatever happened in the past, he's nicer now.
Huh.
Imogen.
Good luck in the exam.
Woof.
These people have time for civilized conversations. He just looks so evil.
I know.
I don't even think I'd like the actor in real life. I don't want to hang out with you.
And your exam starts now.
Good at this role.
I'm just going to be waiting for you to, pull me aside and threaten me.
I once passed a whole lesson. One of those, like, bubble ones.
Yeah.
I just guessed I didn't even look at the questions. And I ended up passing.
Hell yeah.
I was like, no way.
I would kill to know what the final grade on that was. That's always my dream, but I don't think I ever really made a swing that successful.
I was like, I wasn't able to study.
Oh, man, dude. I know this feel. Golly. It's just like your brain is maxed. You don't have access to any information.
You snuck out again.
Been feeling for a while.
I think it's too short.
Woo!
No, it's not. You wanted my opinion, so there it is. Well,
I mean, that
Naomi
is-
said she loves it. That boy of yours is here.
That is a party outfit. Oh.
Was your maths exam okay today?
Oh, my.
You did not come here just to ask me about my maths exam.
Good God, they're sitting.
No.
So tight.
Yeah, okay. I guess things have just been kind of weird lately. I mean, I've been a bit weird. So I thought I'd come over and see if you wanted to hang out this evening. I guess you can't.
I'm going out tonight with Naomi and Felix. We're going to a club that does under 18 nights.
Club?
Hey.
Wow.
I remember those.
I know.
I hated clubs.
I might hate it.
We could have that art day at the
Shirley
weekend or
Temple
something.
thinks you right up.
I don't know. Tao.
Their plot lines become
Honestly,
so
I'm
interesting.
kind of busy recently. You know, with GCSEs and finishing my application piece for Lambert.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, nothing to be sorry about.
Oh, oof. I guess it's interesting because they do more hinting with Tao and more clear intent with Elle. Like, it feels like they're both into each other, but there's still parts of Tao where I'm like, I can't tell with you, man.
Did I fall asleep? Are you tired? Or is this movie just really boring?
I did warn you I'm not a fan of Marvel movies.
Which Marvel one
Do
were
you
you
want something to
watching?
eat? Make us some dinner.
No, I'll have something when I get home. I'd have a cup of tea, though.
You're such an old man.
Hey!
Huh? Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, shit.
Hi.
Hi.
What was your name? Sorry.
Chuck.
Charlie, and you're
Charlie.
Chaz.
Right. I'm David, sorry. So I'm Nick's older brother. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And where did you two
I hate this.
We're in the same form at school.
David.
Oh, my God.
I just wanted to meet the guy that, that turned my little brother gay.
What?
I mean, I should have always known you don't have to be gay, really.
I'm bi, actually. And so what?
What the fuck did you just say?
I'm bi, actually. So, look, if you're going to be gay, at least admit you're gay.
Oh, dude.
This is exactly why I didn't want to tell you.
Too late now.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
What? I'm not allowed to be skeptical.
No.
My little brother is randomly
No,
decided
you're
he's
not. Why did you tell him about Charlie?
I didn't, darling.
Mum didn't tell me. You left a picture of you two kissing on your bedroom wall.
Why do you keep going in my room?
Yeah.
I mean, I bet you haven't told Dad yet, have you? Oh my God, imagine what Dad's gonna say.
He's such a...
He is.
Boys, that is enough, David, in the kitchen now.
Oh, boy.
Should I go home?
Right there on his wall where anyone could see it.
You've got no right to go.
Yeah, we should both leave.
I'm sorry. I'll text you later, okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
what an asshole.
That was a smart plot beat, too, because it's, like, well beyond any of Charlie's abilities to protect him, as his intent was.
Uh-oh. Please don't get scolded.
Charlie,
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
where have you been? Next, I assume. I thought we'd agreed that you're going to spend some time apart until you'd finished your coursework.
David
was
was
worried about his
scolding Nick.
exams. I just wanted
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. You are grounded for the rest of this term. And don't even think about sneaking out, or you won't be going on the Paris trip.
Ugh. Oh, boy.
Charlie.
I don't like you, Mom.
Want some dinner?
No. I ate at Nick's.
Oh,
Dad's a good one.
who's Nick's dad gonna be? Oh.
Damn, yeah. Look how much more cut he is.
Yeah. I was gonna say we gotta get his diet plan, his workout plan.
He's so much more built.
Oh. Oh.
Aww.
Oh. Is it gonna?
Charlie, this is not your fault.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what David thinks anyway. I mean, it was never going to go perfectly with everyone. Coming out to my mum was amazing, but there are still awful people in the world. My brother... When you came out, I can handle it, I promise.
You're a tough kid.
Yeah. Dude, Tao's gonna start hating art.
I brought you apple.
Thanks.
Are you sad about Elle?
Yeah, kind of.
You remind me of me and Dad.
What? Mom, that's so weird.
Well, he was the calm one, and I was the outspoken one. But when we were in the same room, it was like perfect harmony. And no matter what happened, we'd both be okay. So when we lost him, I felt so unbalanced. It was like falling off a cliff. So I understand if you're afraid of losing her.
Oh, she's great.
If she's growing up and moving on.
Well, I'm stuck here. Same old Tao.
Same old Tao isn't so bad. But if you're afraid of losing her, you have to fight to stay by her side.
Also, Elle's not dead, so there's that.
Yes, this excellent silver lining reframe.
冇今日瞓啦，瞓覺好重要㗎。
Also true.
Take a chance. Make a gesture. Apple juice.
I like Elle.
Hell yeah.
And don't laugh. I bet you've all been laughing behind my back because I've been so oblivious. Honestly, Elle can do better. She probably doesn't even like me back. And this is probably going to destroy our friendship. It's going to destroy our friendship group. And it's going to leave me devastated for years to come.
Go off, King.
So this is a really selfish and stupid thing to do. But I'm going to tell her. Help me.
Help me. All right. That was lovely.
All right. Well, we just watched Heartstopper 2x1 and 2x2. It's TV-14 for self-harm. Something's coming up here.
Oh, no. It's a 13 Reasons Why crossover.
Oh, boy.
Netflix.
Well, firstly, I want to thank our patrons for everyone who's been supporting us, our Royal Rejects, where you can get the full reaction watch-along. Help offset copyright claim problems as well. And additionally, you can support the channel by getting yourself some RR apparel.
Huzzah.
Scan barcodes on screen. On screen. How you feel about it? I feel like it's maturing quite a bit. It seems like it's getting a lot more serious.
It does.
Like the drama is more palpable, especially in the second episode. First episode is so much of a setup of like pleasantries.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, is it gonna be like a lot of getting along? I feel like something has to happen, right? It feels like some domino is about to fall over.
Yeah.
In the second episode, the last like 10 minutes were so dramatic.
Yeah.
I mean, like there's a lot of dramatic stuff in the second episode with Ben, Imogen, Tao,
friggin' the brother and all
David.
the sort of trouble at home for Charlie and Nick.
Yeah, there's a lot that's been going on actually, and that's more real life for a show that apparently has been criticized for not being real enough. It seems like there's some real life stuff here happening, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly taking me back to just, the coming of age things that I haven't thought about in a while, especially those things where, not only just friends as you grow up and go through school, finding new roads that you want to traverse and, the way people grow apart, but also the way that oh, I like you, but I don't know if you like me. And I think I got to just drop this and, preserve myself, just all these things. I don't know. I always find it very thoughtful, I guess, even if it's not it's a bit heightened, but I feel like the height makes sense because of what it is. And, I don't know. Yeah. This season so far has that sequel thing where it's it's bigger, it's grittier.
Why do you connect so much with David?
Just pick a lane.
What's your problem?
No, and they are good at working in, commonly used, shitty things that people say.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really feel seen by David. Finally, a straight white guy on the show who's just a straight white guy who's ignorant like me.
That scene fooled me.
It did.
I thought he was gonna he's actually supportive.
Yeah.
Then he said that one line about, I want to know who's the one who turned my brother gay. Oh shit, he's a dick.
Yeah, and it's interesting because they don't make him. He's not like a Stephen King bully, but he has this
he feels more real.
Yeah, it has the really teetering quality where I can't tell if you're just a guy's guy, ball buster type, but you might mean well, but then pretty clearly it seems like he's got some pretty ick viewpoints that guide his treatment of Nick.
He's very judgmental.
Very judgmental, yeah, and just very, I don't know, ignorant in his, he's not really concerned with connecting to his brother or anything like that.
Did they say what his brother does? What David does? I feel like David's jealous of him.
He's back from college or something. I don't know if he's, we don't know really. I didn't catch if he, tried to play rugby too or anything like that, And part of me was sitting there going I wonder if Nick, jumped into something as, macho presenting as rugby, as a response to, some of the treatment from his brothers, both example and, torment. I gotta become somebody tough and capable of taking, and dishing, physically, if I have to, so that if I need you to get away from me, I can make my point heard, you know. And then 2, that becomes like a survival mechanism for all the other versions of your brother you're gonna find at a boys' school.
Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely made me wonder about their dad too, because it seems like the Nelson house has 2 distinct factions. Seems like there's mom and Nick, and then there's brother and dad. It seems like are on 2 very different ideological wavelengths. If what the brother says to be true,
Are they separated?
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell.
Seems like they are.
I couldn't tell
Dad
if I missed a
hasn't
beat.
been around.
Yeah, it's like we've never seen him, so I assume that they might be divorced or something like that. Or he said I should have gone to dad's. So yeah, they're like divorced.
Okay, yeah.
It's like a little detail in there, but
That's really annoying.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it was a tough scene to watch. I was really sad, heartbroken for him.
yeah, and it plays on that thing too. That is still like I wonder. The more romance we watch, I imagine our sensibility will adjust, because I still, in scenes like that especially, I'm like, oh God, is something really harsh going to happen? And it is harsh in its own way, but it feels more grounded and more like, yeah, just like an ignorant older brother who's, a bit of a bro.
Yeah.
Rather than like the hateful portrait of like the worst of domestic abuse or something like that, But then again, the show has established that, like, yeah, these moments of tension and these moments of prejudice will be distinct, but not like traumatically harsh. I think is part of the point. It's like they have to like confront some of these things while maintaining while not breaking the heart and the coziness at the core of what the message of the show is trying to be.
I'm not sure. It looks like it's going in some rather mature territory. Nell? Is that her name?
Elle.
Elle, yeah. Elle with her new group of friends.
Yeah.
Was a really smart call. I like that exchange with Naomi about I'm sick of being known as the trans girl at school. I would hate that. I hate being known as like a thing.
The type, yeah.
Yeah.
The type, yeah. And
Not as a
especially if
person,
you're
yeah.
only one of you also.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. It can suck in a group setting and an individual setting for totally different reasons.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're just the trans girl out of all the other people in school. Like, yeah, you got to feel alien all the time.
Like, I'm known everywhere as the Italian Filipino guy.
Yeah. That's all you are to me.
Every group I go into.
Every time someone's like, we need an Italian Filipino, I'm
Italian
like, I know the
Filipino
guy.
guy. Yeah.
I got a guy you should call.
Like, I'm sick of being, just my life is a big typecast of Italian Filipino guy.
Yeah.
They expect me to be a certain way. You know the Italian Filipino personality?
Yeah, definitely.
Always expected to be that guy.
So many stereotypes about Italian Filipinos.
Really hard life. I really identify with Elle.
Yeah, definitely.
Me and the trans community are very similar.
The same thing. Your struggle is their struggle.
Oh, absolutely. It's tough shit, man. It's tough shit.
Well,
but to see with Tao and Elle, but for her to have like friends that are more akin to the life and struggles she's had and interest as well.
Yeah.
While also contending with Tao, they're definitely like, I think they've done a good transition with Tao because we've been saying that with Ben that they would probably start making him more human since like day one. We've been saying that.
Yeah.
And Tao, I kind of feel like something kind of similar because he felt like way more aggressive. And this time they didn't completely shift it. Like he had a moment where he got really defensive with Nick. But most of his scenes, he's remarkably softer than he normally is.
I noticed that too. And they're doing
like make him more likable this season or something. I don't know.
Or just like kind of zoom in on his inner life or something. Like he's not quite as flippant as he was and like aggressively so in the first season.
He's much more three-dimensional.
Yeah, and they have a lot more moments where you're just alone and observing him. And I actually have in these, not that I haven't before, but in these episodes, I was really appreciating his performance on his own.
Yeah, he's a standout.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's such a cool turn because not that I wasn't expecting like his chops to not be there or something from the first season. But yeah, I wasn't really thinking on those lines. And yeah, I like the dimensionality and I like the way that it does feel like, even though the timeline isn't that, long after the events of the first season, he does feel like he's growing. And yeah, he's sort of like maturing. His instincts are still there. And, I wonder, I'm curious to kind of understand the deeper motivations of like the drawing of the character, like what he's coded as. Yeah, they're just really, I think, nicely developing his frame of mind.
Well, you were really into the mom.
I liked her a lot. Yeah, I really liked her scenes. I get a kick anyway when like a character that has been incidental up till now. Like I love that the introduction of Olivia Colman. She was just kind of like in the background of a couple scenes, or just was like kind of like, hey, and had no real significant dialogue until later. And like I get a kick out of that. And then when the scene is good and I thought she just had a really lovely presence, and I felt, because this is like the first time we're getting really a dose of their relationship or a taste of it. Like I felt their history and I felt their kind of familial thing happening.
Yeah.
And just left an impression, and it also made it feel like somehow she's always been here, even though I was like, have we even seen her up till now? But now, yeah, she's like formed in my mind. So on a craft,
there's a consistent like little distance that all these kids have with their parents.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's a tough time because it's like it depends on the uniqueness of how close you are anyway, and then plus just the hormonal, like, I don't feel comfortable expressing these weird things to you specifically. So, like, everybody, has a different kind of dialogue as to, like, what we can talk about and what is like, ugh, mom, no. And, like, I thought that was kind of a charming, like, when she starts talking about, her husband, his dad, R.I.P. Like that thing at first, he's like, oh, I don't want to hear about that. And then it becomes, like a really kind of sweet thing. And lifey, I don't know, character beat. I think I had a more defined point at the start of that sentence. But yeah, I don't know. It does feel like a nice progression from like tonality, and I have to imagine that based on anything that has like a school setting, I feel like the part of the point is that the tone will mature with the characters, like a Harry Potter or maybe Percy Jackson does that. You could tell me. I don't know. But I feel like part of the thing is like each season is supposed to maybe get a little bit more nuanced and mature maybe as we go. And, there's certainly like that whole thing with Elle and Tao, them having the moment and both sort of like hyper because they're so anxious about it and they don't know how the other one feels. They're like really observant of each other and like making all these decisions based on a little bit of body language. And that can be, as we've seen here, like they've drawn the jeopardy of that, I think, really nice, because Elle is like, yeah, this is dangerous, and in situations like that where you both have a feeling that neither of you knows the other has, like there are all kinds of like warpages that happen about like how clear you think you're being, how clearly you think you're reading the other person, and then the decision to like walk away versus take that swing. So dramatically, it's fun. Because, I can see it going both ways. I could see Elle being like, it's too late, Tao, or I can see it being a really lovely thing.
That's true. That's true. Good points. All right, let's read some questions. Regine Vicker.
Hey.
A lot has happened in 2 episodes. We were expanding the family friend circle between Ben and David, plus the worry for Image and Nick is starting to get ground down. How can Charlie help him? I don't fucking know.
I think he's got to let go a little bit and just be as supportive as he can.
I think he's got to let him have experiences, and he just has to be there to listen and validate his feelings.
Yeah, he's got to let him collect the life experience that comes with this. And like protect where you can, but accept that you can't protect fully, ever, always.
Yeah. I don't really know. John,
Care Bear, hi G&J, hello to you. Heartstopper's creators purposely wrote season 1 with no profanity, drugs, alcohol, or sex, nudity, etc., thereby passing strict local censorship laws for kids and teens in Netflix's 190 plus markets. Damn. Season 2 has matured, blocking YA access in some countries. Question: should Heartstopper have continued to self-censor in order to be universally shown, or do you support Season 2's more adult tone?
Absolutely support its more adult tone. If the whole point is about maturing, the show has to mature. So if you don't go more adult, then you are limiting yourself on what you can do.
Yeah.
I think it limits the creativity if you're working with these restrictions and you're also dealing with kids who often are experiencing these things. So it would be a disservice to your storytelling to not do that in favor of reaching more markets, because then you make more impact with the markets you can reach.
Yeah, 100%. It's I don't know. And the kids these days are pretty savvy at finding the stuff they want to see anyway.
Yeah.
I respect to them for making a choice like that, because I could easily see it going the other way, and every, the adjustments and maturity only support, it seems, what the show itself is attempting to do here. So it feels wholly appropriate, to just let it mature along with its characters. And then you get more realistic depictions of life.
Angela Mondragon, what are your thoughts on the different reactions of both Nick and Charlie's families and friends coming to their coming out and their relationship? What do you think this bodes for their future together? That was one of my favorite spots of this whole episodes, is seeing the different ways different family members will react. Like, we've seen a lot of emphasis has been put on the coming out and also being supportive to those who have come out. But I love the illustration of what Charlie's going through is just kind of a very typical thing that any kid might go through in a situation, gay or straight, of like, you're spending too much time with your boyfriend, spending too much time with your girlfriend. And I appreciate that, hey, even a gay kid might go through this as well.
100%.
Even if their parents approve of them being gay, they might go through this. And it might be rooted in something deeper of wanting to protect him, perhaps, but from what the context they're giving us, but I also like the layered nuance of it. Like when the dad does go to the staircase, it seems like he knows that Charlie finally has someone who really accepts him and loves him, and they're also restricting him from that when he's already struggled so much with accepting himself and being accepted by others. So you have that, and then obviously like Nick has his mom who immediately supports him. Even Imogen supports him, but then his brother is a whole different case, So seeing like the different dynamics is one of the best parts, because not everyone's going to react the same, and learning how to navigate that. And where's also the line of forgiveness with people like a Ben?
Yeah.
Where's atonement, and is there a point in even like getting involved in someone's problems or whatever the hell they've done, even if they might be a different person now? Because I think in his mind, he doesn't view it like I guess the part of it with Ben is he assaulted Charlie. Does he view it as assault? Is he aware that it was assault? Has he learned from that and realized, oh, that's not okay to do? And what I did, I wasn't aware I was doing that?
Sure sounds like he's
Or was it like or did he think I was just being passionate?
Yeah.
Not saying it's okay. I'm saying, like, does he recognize the error of his ways truly?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite parts about it. What do I think it bodes for their future together? I think they're going to be fine in the end. But I like seeing the journey along the way.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Apparently, if you answer that way, that means you're not interested in what I have to say.
Oh.
According to comments on the podcast with Coy, when I was like, I just didn't think I could say it better than what he said. It's not me not responding.
Yeah. I'm just going to repeat everything you just said and validate your
wow,
opinion.
You don't even like here to listen to him.
I like
all I did was
the
listen.
spectrum of nuances that they're depicting in all the coming out moments, and the fact that it is this drawn out process that happens over and over, and it is a spiritual exercise that you commit to, and it's a risk, and it's all sorts of things, and it's fragile, and it's special, and I think they're good at depicting that.
Yeah. Go for the next one. Clap again to the no.
Here we go. Nikki Sonrisa in the episode titled, quote, Family. We see our characters attending a cookout and cracking Coronas, report card conferences with their parents. We see our characters attending report card conferences with their parents. I'm curious what your thoughts are on how the dynamics we see at these conferences with the parents inform the personalities and relationships between our characters and their families. Which relationship/interaction stood out to you the most?
Ben.
I mean, they just looked like the portrait, just like get an oil painting over here of this family.
Yeah, suddenly I was like, oh, I get this guy.
Yeah.
In like 1 second, I was like, oh, okay, this all makes sense now.
Yeah. And of course, you would be top of your class or whatever.
He was even smug about his grades and shit. Yeah. And I was like, oh, he comes from this kind of family. No wonder.
Yeah, and I mean, even though the insight it gives on to Charlie a little bit, it's like both of his parents have like a strictness and sort of like they were definitely like adhering to the pushing. I don't know. Like I feel like that's a common thing for parents to do, but I don't know. I like the contrast between mom being a little bit more hardcore, and you see that in the meetings too. Just the fact that just like everything is. I can see how Charlie gets as pent up as he does the more I see his parents. And it was just also fun to see Isaac and his mom together.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm very fascinated as to if Isaac will ever be developed. It was like they had a hint here, but I don't know. We'll see.
Sammy, would either of you say you're more drawn to romantic stories in movie, TV shows focusing on the couples coming to a head and ending on a cathartic note with the leads finally getting together after everything feeling impossible? Or do you prefer stories that focus on the aftermath while the couple are still figuring out how to make their lives work together happily? Oh, definitely the former.
Yeah.
The aftermath sounds like a fucking drama.
The aftermath is the lifeier version where you have to cherish the bright moments and be like, yeah, it's really good nuance when they touch on the sad stuff.
There's probably way more to mine, and there's more life and more relatability and something more realistic in the latter. But in the former, it's like there's Titanic and then there's Revolutionary Road.
Yeah. There's before sunset and then there's before midnight.
Yeah.
And before sunrise in the middle.
Well, I know that's what Blue Valentine does. Blue Valentine cuts between the former and the latter.
I gotta see that movie.
Yeah, it's really fucking
everyone's favorite blonde actors in a very fun movie about love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. I would say that, and especially, I guess, recently experiencing things where it's, because, again, I'm not as used to the tropes of romance. Like, it's always a nice surprise when it's like, oh, my God, the catharsis that it all somehow worked out. And even when you know that beyond that lies the ladder here. I don't know. Especially in a post-romantic era. Ask me again in 5 or 10 years. It's like, living through that time where Hollywood was like, all right, we're done forcing romance, and now no romance. Now I'm like, can we get some romance that's just romantic? But both are great.
Well, wait till you see what I'm working on.
Uh-oh. Are you working on romance, G?
Kind of.
Greg Stopper.
Greg's rivalry.
Gregorton
rivalry stopper. Brokeback.
Oh, goodness. Regine. Wait. I shouldn't speak over the clap. Regine Bakar. Also, fun fact, Tao has realized his feelings for Elle. Is it going to be too late? I don't know, man. That's the question.
Definitely not.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Could go either way.
Can't wait to find out. But I can't wait to find out what happens in episode 3 and 4. Yeah. I'm Greg. That's John. Thank you guys for being here. And this was good escapism for the time that it was escapism.
Hooray.
Hooray. Hoot, hip, hip, hooray.
Love.
Thank you guys for being here. Much love.